it has come to my attention that we need a tutorial to draw the other eye. So why not me to make it? Before we get into the video, I just wanted to say that only a small percent of you guys are actually subscribed to me, and there's this whole glitch thing going around on YouTube that's unsubscribing people, because it's happened to me. I was accidentally unsubscribed from Mr. Beast and Tommy in it. It was a very sad day. Anyway, make sure that you're subscribed. I mean, see, I know you. Here, screen go black. Yeah, you see yourself in the reflection? Yeah, I know you're subscribed to me, but if you could do me a favor and just double check that real quick, I'd be super grateful. Anyway, onto the video. Now, I am sure, based off the fact that you clicked on this video, that you need help drawing the other eye. So the very first things you're gonna need is an eraser and a pencil. It can be any pencil you want. I use HB because it's the closest thing to number 2 pencil, ideal for sketching basic things. So the first thing that you're going to need to do is get your basic head shape, which I am going to show you how I do mine. I start off with circle, kind of curve some lines down this way, right? Kind of make those a little bit longer. Draw a sharper jawline right here, like so. This is not going as well as I wanted it to, but it's fine. I can clean it up. Alright, so now you have a somewhat basic head shape. It's a rough sketch, so it's fine if it doesn't look that good. So the first thing you're going to want to do is draw a line down the middle. That's going to tell you spacing, stuff like that. So you have your line down the middle, and about right here, you're going to want to draw a line kind of across like that. That's going to tell you the eye placement, right? So this is just going to kind of be like how I draw my faces, right? I don't know if I'm going to draw hair. I haven't gotten that far yet. So once you get this, right, pretty easy, pretty easy. I'm going to clean this up real quick. There we go, just like that. Now, you can probably see that I just erased the lines and try to make them a little bit cleaner, right? So now it looks something like that. What you're going to need to do is you're going to want to lightly erase this little cross right here, right? I personally like to use a brush to sweep it away. That way you don't smear the pencil lines. I'm sorry if I stutter. That's just kind of how I am. So a lot of people want to draw one eye fully and then the other, but the way I learned to do it that makes it a little bit better is to start out, first of all, you're going to want a little bit of space between them, right? Because in actual anatomy, there is a space of one eye in between two eyes, right? So it's like the length of 3 eyes, right? So you're going to want to have a space between them. You're going to want to start out drawing the upper eye shape, right? Now, I don't have a reference doing this, so it's going to look a little rough. Like, for instance, I need to clean that up real quick. There we go. Now, next, you're going to want to kind of sketch an underside, right? Now, this is just how I sketch my eyes and everything, but you can do it how you want to. This is just a basic tutorial on how, like, for instance, I kind of messed this up, right? So I can make these any way I want to, and you can make things any way you want to. There is no right or wrong in the world of art, right? Nobody's gonna look at Bob Ross and be like, well, you see, I paint my happy little trees this way, right? No, they just appreciate his art for what it is. So the next thing that you're gonna want to do after you have this basic shape is you're gonna want to draw pupils, right? I learned that drawing eyes kind of simultaneously, which means at the same time, is better. I kind of draw a little bit of a line up here to give definition to the eyelid, right? If it's a girl, then you can do like eyeliner, right? And some eyelashes down there and stuff like that. But if it's a guy, you can kind of like beef up the lines, I guess, or just leave them straight up like they are. I'm gonna kind of try to stick to a more guy-like face, right? So for the nose, I just kind of do this. It's like this weird little thing that I saw someone else do and decided to like make it my own and do it my way. So I kind of draw like a little nose like that, curve that, and then the little other nostril over there. A little bit of a definition to the bridge there. For the mouth, I'm just gonna make him smile, right? So just curve it up there, curve down there, Kind of give a little bit of a bottom lip there. For the ears, you're going to kind of want to start right up here next to the eye. Curve it down to about the jawline, right? So I guess this will prove to people that my art isn't fake, I guess. Because a lot of people say that it is, and I don't really get that. I guess it's kind of like a backhanded compliment. Alright, so next, like, you can draw hair if you want to. I'm going to kind of sketch hair out really quickly. So just give me a second here. I'll let you guys watch me sketch hair if you want to. If not, then it sucks for you because I'm doing it anyway. Oh, I'm kind of hyper right now. It's fine. Actually, no, I'm not. I was hyper earlier. I'm just gonna kind of do whatever with the hair. I don't have any particular direction for this. So I'm just gonna kind of do whatever. I'm not drawing anyone in particular. This can be who you want it to be. Name him if you want. I really don't mind. If you name him, that's awesome. I would love to hear what you guys name him in the comments. Sorry if my voice is a little bit rough. I woke up not long ago. And I saw a bunch of comments, right, in my YouTube statistics that I hadn't responded to. That's just like, I can't draw the other eye. How do you draw the other eye? And I'm like, yo, I should probably make a tutorial on that. I'm gonna kind of clean this hair up just a second. Alright, now you just like add some little lines, right, to add detail to the hair. It's basically like that. Now, to outline is a little bit different. You erase it just enough to where you can still see your basic outline from the pencil, right? You kind of do that. I have like this pack right here of a bunch of different line tips, right? I usually stick with a 0.2. I never did eyebrows. That's okay. We can do those now. Gonna kind of have his eyebrows going like that. I usually don't draw eyebrows over top of hair just because that's the one thing I'm realistic on, right? So we're just gonna kind of do the eyebrows like that. Erase it so you can still see a little bit of it, which is what you want. I outline the hair before I do the eyes because I have the hair covering the eyes sometimes, which is perfectly fine if you don't want to do that. If you want to draw the eyes over top of the hair, then you can, because I've seen a lot of people do that before and it actually looks pretty good. This is just my style, so feel free to do whatever you want. See, I kind of do the bangs that hang up in the face, and then I start lining the eyes. Again, I keep to what I know is showing from underneath the hair. I'm not scripted on this, so this is just me rambling. Kind of do the eyelid definition there. It's okay if your sketching looks a little bit rough. That's perfectly fine. I think Lavender Town does that a lot, and her drawings always look so amazing. Like, I could never. I try to take her advice whenever I can. I kind of messed up there, but that's okay. I can fix that. That's fixed enough. Kind of do the bottom lip there. We have the eyebrows. Just kind of sketch those out real quick. Now we just sketch out facial structure, ears, and all that. Gonna kind of do the hair. I'm debating drawing a neck. I don't know if I will. I'm drawing a neck. Yep, I'm drawing a neck. It just looks better that way, in my opinion. Necks are pretty simple to draw. You just gotta make sure they're not too thick or too narrow or too long or too short and all that. Remember to give them a forehead if you can, because realistic, I guess. Just kind of sketch out the hair however you feel best, right? It's hair. Hair's messy. Hair goes everywhere. It's fine. It's hair. Besides, this isn't anybody that's a real life person, so it can be however I want it to be. Now for the ears, I kind of do a little bit of a bump there. Curve, curve, a little bit there. Kind of like that. And I just repeat the same thing on the other side. It's always important to try to be as symmetrical as you can, just for the sake of my OCD. At least that's at least me, right? If you want to be non-symmetrical, then you can, but I'm slightly OCD, so I don't like being non-symmetrical. It has to look the same on both sides, otherwise I scrap the drawing. Just kind of do random lines here and there, right? Kind of give the illusion that the hair is more messy, more like, I don't know, more 3D, I guess. Not really 3D, because it's very 2D, very obviously 2D, but just kind of give it a little bit more detail. And for the mouth, I kind of like draw in the sides, right? That's basically, that's a basic smile, and you just kind of do a line there. I'm gonna do a basic smile, honestly. Just kind of do a line there, right? Basic smile, he's happy, he happy boy. Gonna kind of do some lines down there to give the illusion of shading, right? Gonna kind of do some collarbone right there. And there we go. Kind of finish that off. Sign it. And there you go. That's how you draw a basic face.